Do you ever feel like your English sounds too formal or unnatural? You might be using correct verbs, but not the ones native speakers actually use. In today's video, meet Alex and Emily. Alex uses formal, textbook English. Emily teaches him the phrasal verbs that native speakers use every day, from waking up in the morning to handling work situations. You'll learn over 50 essential phrasal verbs that will make your English sound more fluent and conversational. Let's get started.
I want to start my own digital marketing agency next month after saving enough capital for operations.
You should say you'll set up your agency. That's the natural way entrepreneurs describe launching their businesses professionally.
I had to stop my previous venture because the market conditions became too challenging for small startups.
Better to say you had to give up your venture. It expresses the difficulty of that decision more authentically.
I will continue working on my business plan despite receiving negative feedback from several potential investors recently.
You could say you'll carry on working on it. That phrase shows determination and resilience in business contexts.
My partner wants to postpone our product launch until we complete more extensive market research and testing.
Try saying you'll put off the launch. It's the common expression professionals use when delaying important business decisions.
We decided to cancel the merger negotiations after discovering significant financial discrepancies in their quarterly reports.
You should say you called off the negotiations. That phrasal verb is standard in business communication about ending deals.
I need to discover why our customer retention rates dropped dramatically over the past 3 fiscal quarters.
Better to say you need to find out why. That sounds more natural when investigating business problems systematically.
Our team will investigate the complaints about product quality that customers submitted through various online platforms.
You should say you'll look into the complaints. That's how business professionals typically describe examining issues thoroughly.
I must consider the partnership proposal carefully before making any commitments that could affect my company's future.
You should say you'll think over the proposal. That phrasal verb sounds more conversational and natural in business discussions.
The board decided to reject the acquisition offer because the valuation didn't match our company's actual market worth.
Better to say they turned down the offer. That's the typical expression used in corporate negotiations and deals.
I'm ready to accept new responsibilities as the regional director for our expanding operations across Europe.
You could say you'll take on new responsibilities. That phrase emphasizes willingness to handle challenges in professional contexts.
We need to distribute the updated employee handbook to all departments before the new policies become effective.
Try saying you'll hand out the handbook. It's the common way to describe giving materials to multiple people.
Management wants to reduce operational expenses by 20% to improve our profitability margins this financial year.
You should say cut down expenses. That phrasal verb is standard business terminology for reducing costs systematically.
Our goal is to increase brand awareness through consistent social media engagement and influencer partnerships over time.
Better to say build up brand awareness. That expression conveys gradual growth and strategic development more effectively.
The new CEO plans to eliminate outdated bureaucratic processes that slow down our decision-making and innovation.
You could say do away with outdated processes. That's how professionals describe removing unnecessary systems completely.
My team managed to create an innovative solution for automating customer service responses using artificial intelligence.
Try saying you came up with a solution. That phrasal verb sounds more natural when describing creative problem solving.
I will propose a new commission structure during tomorrow's meeting to motivate our sales team more effectively.
You should say you'll put forward a new structure. That's the professional way to describe presenting ideas formally.
Let's discuss the budget allocation for next quarter's marketing campaign with all the department heads together.
Better to say, talk over the budget allocation. That phrasal verb makes the conversation sound more collaborative and natural.
We encountered unexpected regulatory challenges while trying to expand our operations into the Asian market recently.
You could say you came across challenges. That's the typical expression for describing discoveries during business processes.
I still can't understand why our competitors consistently outperform us despite having similar products and pricing strategies.
Try saying you can't figure out why. That phrasal verb is commonly used when trying to solve puzzles.
I cannot tolerate employees who consistently miss deadlines and show no commitment to improving their performance standards.
You should say you can't put up with such employees. That phrase expresses enduring difficult situations more naturally.
Our operations manager knows how to manage difficult clients who constantly change requirements and demand immediate attention.
Better to say, deal with difficult clients. That's the standard business expression for handling challenging situations professionally. You could say they don't get through their first year. That phrasal verb emphasizes overcoming difficult periods successfully.
Many startups fail to survive their first year because of poor financial planning and insufficient market research.
Try saying you'll branch out into new sectors. That's the natural expression for business diversification and growth strategies.
We plan to expand into e-commerce and retail sectors to diversify our revenue streams and minimize risks.
You should say, take on 3 developers. That phrasal verb is commonly used in business for hiring employees.
We need to hire 3 experienced software developers to complete the new platform before our deadline approaches.
Better to say, let go 15 employees. That's the more sensitive and professional way to describe terminations.
The company had to dismiss 15 employees due to severe financial constraints and declining revenue this quarter.
You could say he'll step down from his position. That phrasal verb sounds more formal and respectful professionally.
The vice president decided to resign from his position after 20 years of dedicated service to our organization.
Try saying, show up at the meeting. That's the casual yet professional way to describe being present somewhere.
Please attend the mandatory stakeholder meeting scheduled for Friday morning to discuss our quarterly performance results thoroughly.
You should say, don't leave out any details. That phrasal verb flows more naturally in conversational business English.
Don't omit any crucial financial details from the investor presentation, or it could damage our credibility significantly.
Better to say, put in testimonials. That's the common expression for adding content to documents or presentations.
Make sure to include testimonials from satisfied clients in the proposal to strengthen our competitive advantage considerably.
You could say, issues will hold up delivery. That's standard for describing delays in operations.
Supply chain issues will delay our product delivery schedule by at least 3 weeks, affecting customer satisfaction.
Try saying, speed up the timeline. That's the natural business expression for making processes faster and efficient.
We must accelerate our development timeline if we want to launch before our competitors enter the market.
You should say, go over all statements. That's the standard expression for reviewing documents thoroughly.
Our accountant needs to examine all financial statements carefully before submitting them to the regulatory authorities tomorrow.
Better to say, finish up the merger process. That sounds more natural when describing the conclusion of projects.
We finally managed to complete the merger process after 9 months of intensive negotiations and legal procedures.
You could say the deal might fall through. That's the typical business expression for agreements that don't succeed.
The partnership deal might fail if we cannot resolve these disagreements about profit sharing by Friday.
Try saying it will pay off. That phrasal verb perfectly captures when investments yield positive returns over time.
Our investment in employee training programs will eventually succeed and improve overall productivity and job satisfaction rates.
You should say back up your decisions. That's the common way to describe providing support professionally and personally.
I need someone who can support my decisions during board meetings when investors question our strategic direction.
Better to say they stand against the plan. That phrasal verb emphasizes active resistance to proposals more strongly.
Many shareholders oppose the proposed restructuring plan because they fear it will diminish their equity value significantly.
You could say it will bring out violations. That's the natural expression for exposing hidden information publicly.
The scandal will reveal serious ethical violations within our procurement department that management tried hiding for years.
Try saying cover up evidence. That phrasal verb is commonly used for describing deliberate concealment in business.
The legal team attempted to conceal evidence of the compliance breach from auditors during their routine inspection.
You should say they didn't make up those statistics. That phrasal verb is commonly used for creating false information.
Our research team didn't invent those customer statistics. They collected them through legitimate surveys and focus groups.
Better to say set out a comprehensive plan. That's the professional expression for arranging strategies systematically and clearly.
We need to organize a comprehensive action plan to address the declining sales figures in our northeastern region.
You could say don't break in on the presentation. That's the natural way to describe disrupting ongoing conversations or events.
Please don't interrupt the client presentation with questions. Save them for the designated discussion period at the end.
Try bounce back from the crisis. That's the vivid business expression for returning to strength after setbacks.
Our company managed to recover quickly from the financial crisis by implementing aggressive cost-cutting measures and refinancing.
You should say never give in to pressure. That phrasal verb powerfully expresses refusing to yield under difficult circumstances.
I will never surrender to competitive pressure. We'll find innovative ways to maintain our market position strongly.
Better to say stand for those values. That's the natural way to describe what symbols or brands represent.
Our logo should represent innovation, trustworthiness, and environmental responsibility to appeal to modern conscious consumers effectively.
You could say count on accurate data. That phrasal verb emphasizes dependence and trust in business contexts naturally.
We must rely on accurate market data when making critical decisions about product development and pricing strategies.
Try saying they take in inexperienced entrepreneurs. That's the common expression for tricking or fooling people deliberately.
Some unethical vendors try to deceive inexperienced entrepreneurs with misleading promises about guaranteed business success quickly.
You should say point out why diversification helps. That phrasal verb sounds more engaging when highlighting important business insights.
Let me explain why diversifying our investment portfolio now will protect us against potential market volatility ahead.
Better to say sales have started to pick up. That's the natural business expression for describing gradual improvements.
Our sales numbers have started to improve significantly after implementing the new customer relationship management system last month.
You could say set up clear channels. That's standard for creating systems and structures professionally.
I want to establish clear communication channels between all departments to prevent misunderstandings and improve workflow efficiency.
Try saying put forward a policy. That sounds more formal and appropriate for official business proposals and recommendations.
We should propose a flexible work-from-home policy to attract talented professionals who value work-life balance greatly.
You're welcome, Alex. Using phrasal verbs like set up, give up, and carry on will definitely improve your fluency.
Thank you for helping me understand how phrasal verbs make business communication sound more natural and professional, Emily.
That's wonderful. Remember, phrasal verbs are essential for sounding natural in English business environments. Keep practicing them.
I feel more confident now about using these expressions in meetings, presentations, and everyday conversations with international clients.